this is where I've really gone wrong in this trip. But what I've got here is some hanger screws, and then it's got a little sharp point. So now I can attach the wood over the top of that. That's going to imprint on the back of the wood, and yeah, hopefully get it on. Didn't work, caused destruction.
Hey there, and thanks for tuning in. So we're Andy and Sophie, and last year we made the decision to work on changing our lives for the better. We've grown really tired and weary of the rat race, only living for the weekend, or looking forward to a holiday once a year. It was just starting to feel wrong. So we've made a plan to start working on projects to improve our lives, and we're going to bring you along with us. Our first adventure is converting our campervan Ray, with the hope it will provide us the ability to find some new life adventures. We actually started filming these videos a little bit haphazard, so apologies in advance. We are going to do our best to piece together what we have got so far, just to bring you up to speed on where we are in the journey. I just need to reiterate as well, by the way, this isn't a how-to van build channel. We're two very normal people with little to no knowledge of doing DIY, and we are just basically watching YouTube videos and reading to learn how to do this stuff. So come along, join us and watch all the mistakes that we make, but you know, also watch us sometimes getting it right. Anyway, let's get stuck in.
Aha! Good morning everyone. So today we're going to be focusing on battens. So we're going to try and get the whole left and right side completed if I can. Lots of complications with that. Got to think about rivets, putting the right holes in the wood. I don't really want to just screw into the van. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, I think for the battens, what we're going to do is, I think one long batten all the way up the side there, times 2 for up there, down there. And I think the same for the other side. Yeah, let's just start there, see how we get on. So I've basically been using mostly self-tapping to put the frames in, but the kind of van already had some riv nuts in there. I put my own in some areas, but I've only used about 4 or 5 riv nuts. So to be honest with you, it still seems all quite sturdy. So look at this. So you can see here, that's a riv nut. That's a self-tapping. That's a riv nut. And going up here, self-tapping, but it's all, he says, it's all very sturdy. Same down here. Yeah, I think we're okay. Okay, so it's getting dark, but I thought I'd just give a little tip. Actually got this off of Tim and Abby from Self-Build Stories, but it's quite important because this is where I've really gone wrong in this trip. When trying to like put the hole into the timber to attach to the side of the van, I was just struggling to find where I should drill the hole to match where I'm going to go into on the side of the van. But what I've got here is some hanger screws. So these are basically M8 that goes into where I've put a rivet in, and you see, and then it's got a little sharp point. So now I can attach the wood over the top of that. That's going to imprint on the back of the wood. And yeah, hopefully get it on. Cute. Didn't work, caused destruction. Massive holes. It's like deja vu. Sophie didn't film the first one.
I took a picture instead.
Yeah. I'm just basically drilling out a hole.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got a proper name, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has got a name, but who cares about names? Just so that I can put a self-tapping screw straight through, and obviously the bolt will stay flush.
Right, so my job is to fill some of these holes that are along the battens. I've got this bronze seal wood filler. So it comes with this hardener thing, like I know what I'm talking about, a scrapery thing, and then I need to get the lid off. So let me find something. Okay, I've got a screwdriver, so, well, it's not a screwdriver, is it? It's a, I can't remember what it's called. Is it a screwdriver? It's a flathead. I don't know what it's going to look like. Oh, it stinks. Okay, that's what it looks like. Absolutely stinks. Having some trouble. What was that?
Right, so I'm still battening up. And someone just walked past, and I hate talking to the camera when there's people walking past. What was I saying? So yeah, battening up. Going to get the frame of the van all in, and yeah, I think that's going to be a big bit complete.
Okay, so I filled all the holes along the battens. Or actually, have I? Is there ones in the lower one? I'll have a look at that in a minute. So now I've got to fill every single screw head hole in the floor, and there's a lot of them. Let me show you.
You also need to fill the gaps, I think, like
All of
these.
these. Oh yeah, I've got a bit of damage there. So every single one of these we
That
need
needs
to fill.
sanding, I think.
Yeah. Just having a cup of tea and coffee. So I've been filling holes, still got a few to do. It dries really quickly, so it's quite, you have to do it in like small batches. It's this wood filler stuff. So I'm filling all the holes in the floor so that when we put the kind of vinyl, lino-y stuff, we haven't decided what we're getting yet, it'll kind of hopefully be as smooth as possible. So that's what I've been doing. You've been fighting with battens.
Yeah, battens. Batten chaos. Got most of them in now though.
Yeah.
I've got all the ones at the top here, and I think I've just got a few more just to put down the middle so that we can put cladding across. So yeah, probably like down here.
Yeah.
Um,
They've been quite hard though to get in, especially around the wheel arches. Seem to have been struggling.
well, yeah, I think it's just bad screws though.
Yeah. Get good screws.
Get a good screw, straight in.
Yeah, I haven't done anything else.
So the plan today really is basically getting the wood battens, complete that bit, and I think I'm going to make a start on putting up the first bit of ceiling.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, because you've bought the cladding, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the cladding.
So that's
I'm just thinking about hiding the cables, you see, like I need to work that out.
So something in the video we watched the other day with overlanding Sophia, they put the shelf in first, didn't they? Before they... Oh no, that was the side cladding, before they did that. Like a shelf, and then how we're going to do all...
Oh, that's a good point. How are we doing that?
Well, their video was quite helpful. They just basically cut out a piece of wood and then carpeted it and put it in. Making it sound really easy.
You make everything sound easy. That'll be easy.
But we do need to think about it at some point soon, probably.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's all quite hard, this, to be honest.
It is when you don't have any experience in, you know, anything
It
manual.
also feels like forever. It feels like everything is taking so long.
Yeah, so we've been doing it it's about 6 months, isn't it, since we got Ray now?
Yeah, 6 months.
And this is where we're at.
No, it's more than that, isn't it? We got it in June.
No, I think we got it in July. Pretty sure. In fact, I'm sure because I looked back at pictures and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. I think we're getting to the good stuff now. Once this stuff's all in. But good point on the shelf.
Yeah, we need to think about that.
That
Well,
might
their
be
video was really helpful, so we'll probably just go and watch that again. Just copy what they did, basically.
That's what we've done on everything.
Yeah.
Who's been the best YouTube channel, I think, to use? Greg Virgo. Who's
Yeah,
been really
for
helpful.
electrics and stuff.
Well, everything.
Whole World or Nothing's
Whole
been
World or Nothing.
helpful. I know they don't claim to be like a how-to, do they? But they have actually been quite helpful.
I use them all the time.
Yeah.
And I've been using self-build stories.
They're your favourite, aren't they?
My favourite,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hang on, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's smooth. That's pretty good.
That's right, actually.
That is nice. It smells fruit, you can smell it. You can smell it's good. Oh yeah, it's not got, you know, sometimes you have wine and it like burns the back of your throat. This doesn't.
It's burnt the back of my throat.
Oh, no, this doesn't lie.
It's nice. Cool. About this close to buying a what's it called? A headliner shelf. As in a headliner cab shelf.
Mm-hmm.
So I want the shelf that goes in and then the surrounding for it so that we can put a door on it and then just store stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
£155. That's 175 that one, but this one here's 155. So I'm just having a look at this guy's feedback. It's the man hours really that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Like I actually do think we'd lose. It's just that cutting it all in. This is done with CNC, which is basically computerized cutting.
Ah.
So it's really precise.
Yeah.
And because of those contours, I don't really want any gaps above the cab.
Yeah.
Um,
And this way we can then more quickly get on with the ceiling cladding because it's kind of one of the barriers
building the rest of it. Yeah.
to us doing that, isn't it?
£185.
Cool. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Don't judge us for spending £185, everyone.
On a cab headliner.
It's probably like the easiest thing to build.
I actually think the wood's quite expensive now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could have easily probably done this yourself.
Yeah.
For like 20, 30 quid.
Yeah, well,
But
whatever.
I would have lost 2 days.
Exactly.
And I work full time.
Yeah.
And weekends are precious.
Yeah. Good morning. It's New Year's Day today. I've not filmed for a while. Yeah, Happy New Year. I have just had a look at our YouTube subscribers and we're on 76 subscribers, which is really exciting. Bearing in mind we only put our first video up like 5 days ago. So thank you to everyone who has gone on and subscribed. I feel really awkward this morning for some reason, sorry. As I said, I've not filmed for a while and I've not done any van stuff for a while either. Obviously it's been Christmas, I've been working, I've been up kind of seeing my family, Andy's been down here working on the van. So yeah, I've not done any actual work on the van for a while either. Let's go and see what he's doing. Again, massive thank you to everybody who has kind of left us a comment and is interested in following the journey of Ray. We're really excited to see him get finished. I can't wait to go out on our first adventure in him. And I hope although the videos have kind of they've been pieced together very much so from lots of footage over the last 6 months. I hope that it's kind of in some way helpful if you're thinking of doing a van, getting a van, converting it yourself. The reason we both got into it was because of watching other people's videos and just liking the idea, first of all, obviously, of using the van and going on adventures, but actually the project itself, although it's hard and tiring and very, time consuming, it's a fun thing to do together, and it's a fun project to have. So yeah, I hope we can kind of help. And if you have any questions, I mean, we are by no means experts. I mean, Andy's more of an expert than me, but even he will admit we're all both just making all of this up as we go along and kind of using YouTube videos to get there. But if you do have any questions, then you can ask us and we'll try our best to help out. So yeah, let's go get cracking with today anyway, and fingers crossed I'll take you on the whole journey instead of forgetting to film halfway through.
Welcome to B&Q.
We're looking at varnish because we're going to varnish our cladding on the ceiling, and we're going to go for like a mid dark brown. And then white walls. They haven't got much choice here at B&Q though. They've got like sold out of most of it and not
This
much
is quite
choice
interesting.
anyway.
Look. So, like the dark oak,
Yeah.
$16.99 for 750 mils. It's 24 quid in.
It's really
B&Q.
expensive in B&Q, isn't it? Much more expensive than Screwfix.
And Tool Station, they're all much cheaper.
Yeah. B&Q's a rip-off.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, need to go in
Right.
somewhere else then.
Welcome to Wickes.
So the first thing that I'm sure people are dying to know is, where's the name Ray come from for the van?
Yeah, Ray Shoesmith from Mr. In Between.
Yeah.
We watched that TV series and just loved it.
Yeah.
And we liked Ray's demeanour
Yeah.
in the TV show. Ray's kind of like someone that you really like, but you also wouldn't kind of mess with. So yeah, don't mess with Ray.
Don't mess with Ray. If you see us at a van festival, don't mess with us.
Where do you see yourself in 1 year's time?
Oh God. So part-time in my actual job, and then part-time doing copywriting that I do on the side at the moment, which is then leading towards kind of a life of more location freedom, so I can take the copywriting full-time, and then that can be done anywhere, so that travel or moving somewhere else is more of an option. Obviously Ray will be finished. We'll be doing travelling. I mean, are we talking about like actually
You don't know, do you?
are we talking about like exactly a year from today?
What is your absolute dream?
This is where we're struggling, I think, is we know vaguely what we want and what we want life to feel like, but we haven't quite pinpointed the exact what that actually is going to look like.
It changes every week.
It does change often. So I mean, like 2 weeks ago we were looking at moving to a new build. Now we're looking at buying a lot of land to homestead, which that kind of is the dream for me, I think.
Yeah. I think I would like to get to a point where we're living on some land that we can go and build our own thing. I think that's kind of what I want.
And not like, yeah, when we say build our own thing as well, we don't mean like some massive house. We're not really about that. It's more so about finding a way to sustain our own lives, like live a bit more frugally, kind of have some animals. We've always kind of said we'd want
Animal sanctuary,
yeah. But I think it's you always say it's about freedom, feeling a bit more free, which having a full-time regular corporate job just doesn't give you. Okay, we've started trying to do the ceiling, but we've realised we have to fix a lot of or figure out where all these wires in the back are going, which was a job we knew we were going to have to do, but it's kind of come about closer than we thought, or sooner than we thought. So Andy is just kind of figuring that out at the moment, because we obviously need to get it to go behind the cladding so the cladding's flat, and there's a lot of wires to kind of fit in. So just figuring that out at the moment. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna do some vapor barriering. I think on like the ceiling and probably maybe the walls a bit, so we can get that done, and then hopefully in a little bit we'll be able to maybe put the first pieces of cladding on. It's just the classic van build story of you try and start something and then realise there's loads of other things to do, which is fine. So just cracking on. Bit of vapor barrier is on the ceiling. I've got a little friend. Hey Luce. Hey baby. Well, that's all we have for this week, but thanks for watching. Please do remember to like and subscribe, as we really appreciate the support and are loving documenting the journey. Next week we will hopefully be showing you the whole process of what you can see we're doing right here, cladding the ceiling. So we'll see you in the next one.